Okay, I think I figured out what was going wrong. I should have just done private, and then I wouldn't have had anybody that was being annoyed by my computer not playing correctly. Uh-oh. Click. Click. I keep forgetting, I keep hitting F to go to bed, which would work on the other game I was playing. There we go. Yes. I see the stream. Excellent. I should probably just close Discord. Yeah, I'll just close Discord. Not letting me minimize the taskbar. It's a little better. No. It's not better. There we go. How about now? Whatever. I think there was a way to stream from within Minecraft. I'll check that out later. Yeah, so I am not going to be beating the game very quickly. If you were expecting me to beat the game in an hour, that's probably not going to happen. I mean, I'll check out that village, but the live streamers that beat the game very quickly, they don't show you all of their other videos. In fact, if they don't delete the videos outright, they don't upload them. But let's take a look at this village. Oh, now I've got some sort of input lag. What is on that hill? They said in this version the villages should be spread out more. Ow. That would be 3 sheep. Okay, never mind. It is going slow. Nope. That would help, but a little bit of food's not really going to make this go faster. What profession do you guys have? You don't have a profession? Nope. Okay. Well, let's get them a profession. You know what? If they have a library, that will just save time. I can turn their library into a profession for them. Oh, yeah. Nobody's connected to this live stream. Oh well. Error. You need to change the video resolution. The current video resolution is, which is not supported for this configuration. This is not a library. Oh, cool. What we got here? Nothing that would really speed up the gameplay. So the main problem is getting the getting ender pearls. And blaze rods, and I can trade with them for the ender pearls, or I can go out at night and try to get endermen, but endermen don't spawn nearly high enough. No leather. I'll leave that one because they have a kid. 2 leather. Okay, so that's 2 villagers now have a profession. Well, if I use them, I'm going to have to make a lot more money. I haven't given up on my monster spawner just yet. See? I don't know if you can see that in the distance. Probably not, because my internet's not fast enough to upload. But there's the bamboo right underneath the cursor, right there. Did I bring my boat? No, I put my boat away. So I could have taken a bunch of food from them, but the food won't speed up the game. Don't need. I'll need that for professions later. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. spawn rate is so low that I have to do this for a really long time. And by that time, I've like doubled or tripled the size of this. But they may have changed the spawn rate of zombie villagers. So I'll just start with the smallest one first, so at least I have something spawning them in. Now, if you make this 2 high instead of 3 high, you won't get Enderman spawning in. Okay, 1, 2, 3, wall, 1, 2, 3, opening, 1, 2, 3, wall, 1, 2, 3, opening, 1, 2, 3, wall, 2, 3, opening, and I miscounted. Mike has static. Maybe I can fix it. Well, I was testing some new recording software today, and it doesn't seem to work as good as my old recording software, so I'll just go back to my old recording software. I wanted to see if live streaming would work better, but it looks like it can't handle nearly the quality that I can handle for the same bitrate, which sounds stupid. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, because I can upload it at the exact same amount of time as well. It just goes to show you how inefficient systems can be. Alright, let's make the first room. 3, 4, 5, 6. Six by 7 is decent. I don't know, I'm pretty much done with Minecraft. I'll play through every time there's a major update. What am I looking for? Right, make another shovel. Which I had another shovel, but I was not paying attention. Do I not have saplings? I don't have saplings. Whatever. I wasn't intending this to be a speed run, but I'm going to have to do a speed run someday. I'm just not going to do it live because dealing with the live software is really slowing me down. I might wait and do a proper speed run for 1.19. I'll only do one, and I'm just going to upload it. I'm not going to bother making like 10 of them and then only uploading the good one. It'll be a more realistic speed run. Because way too many speedruns are heavily reliant on being impossibly lucky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But let's find something more interesting to talk about. So the best way to get a hold of Enderman is unfortunately in the end zone. And by the time you've got there, you have to already have a bunch of ender pearls. And the only other place I know to get ender pearls in large quantities is trading for them. Another alternative is in the desert, and I might actually use that when I want to make a proper speed run. I doubt I can get all of what I need in one night, but I should be able to get a pretty big chunk of it. You know what? There was an anime I wanted to watch today. I found a couple new anime. So I found one that's very similar to ReZero, and I did not like ReZero. I eventually finished it because I had to see how it ended, but I didn't like it. So, I know it's just my opinion, but I prefer fiction when it takes certain liberties with realism. And as much as there's certain things that do need to be realistic, no matter how much of a fantasy, even Lord of the Rings is realistic in some things. But what I didn't like about ReZero is that it was way too hardcore all the time, and it was very tedious. Now, if you don't know the plot of ReZero, he woke up in an alternative world, and every time he dies, time gets reset. However, the alternative world he teleported into was way too close to reality. And that is, there's very little in the way of cheating physics. So he wound up dying a lot, because it's very difficult to fight certain enemies when you yourself don't have access to nearly as much power as them. Now, it's not that I mind that, it's that his character couldn't handle it, and he was having real problems figuring out how to survive, and, well, basically he didn't have enough power to defeat any of his enemies. and he didn't have nearly enough imagination. Because when you're that weak and you can't actually beat who you're trying to beat, then your option is to either hide, run, or cheat. And he didn't do nearly as much of that as I would have hoped. He kept trying to attack all of his problems head on, and that is one strategy. Genshin. Well, I'll check out Genshin. Genshin. I think there was a game I liked more than Genshin Impact. I'll have to go look that up. I'm not going to be bothering with live streaming for a while. If I do a speed run, it'll be a completely honest speed run, so it's not going to be very fast at all. One of the big problems with the internet is that you have to compete with everyone, and not everyone is honest, and also, well, everyone is a lot of people. So if you just do statistics analysis, you wind up seeing that on average, if you're honest, you should be in the middle of the bell curve with everyone else. But if you're being dishonest, then you'll be way too far one way. Which is why they do seed speed runs. Which I guess is honest, because you're telling us exactly how you're rolling the dice in your favor. No, that's just not going to be fast at all. I need a timer. Okay, now what's my task manager look like? 9%. See, this is a problem. I'm not at rock solid 60 frames a second, but I'm only using 15% of my processor. There's some mismanagement happening here. And I think it's the recording software is using a very small percentage of every processor. I guess I could manually split it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I found another show that's similar, and I'm going to try to watch a couple more episodes, but I don't think I'm going to be able to sit through it. It does suffer from the ReZero problem, where he's not imaginative enough to solve his problem, and he keeps complaining. So instead of trying to think of a solution, he just complains. And, well, I don't need my heroes to always be good at what they're doing. Frankly, I don't care if they're always good at what they're doing. They have to at least have enough of an imagination to get the story moving. And he got really unlucky. So he spawned in the world and he got extremely unlucky in the first few minutes in the game. It was one of those like VR games, animes. And he got an extremely unlucky chance where he gets labeled as a manslayer like right from the beginning. And the game is incredibly realistic, so that actually means something, as opposed to all the games where it doesn't really make any difference whatsoever. That game had a very strong character arc. And the NPCs apparently had very close to human responses to things. And a human response to things... Oh, there's a creeper. is generally not a good thing if somebody is a murderer. I'd like to get some string. Oh, he actually touched me. I'm gonna blame that on the lag. Yeah, no, I'm out of practice. I haven't played this game in a while. Uh, 1.19 is going to be pretty far from now. They seem to be updating once a year. So let me think. I've beaten the Ender Dragon on hardcore before, but I wasn't recording. The only one time I cheated is when I put down a bed in the Nether. And then I cheated my game. When you play on hardcore, it's supposed to delete the world, but if you know what you're doing, it doesn't delete the world. And that's back when I actually cared about knowing everything. So if there was a way to cheat it, I knew the way to cheat it. It was vanilla. But there's little things you can do to put odds in your favor. However, actually beating the Ender Dragon isn't that much easier. There's not a lot you can do. Oh, great. Well, that was kind of a joke. I knew that guy was there, too. I just forgot. Okay, so as I get creepers in my spawner, can I eat oh right, I can't eat spider eyes. They're just not good for me. I wonder if I can cook spider eyes. So my spawner is mostly done. Now I just need a whole bunch of wood. So the next step will be to go to the Nether. And get blaze rods. I wish you could trade for them, but I don't know. There's an archer there. Wish there was some way to get blaze rods faster. Now, I'm not playing on hard at the moment, so zombies can't knock down doors. But even if you're playing on a version where zombies can knock down doors, in that case, you just use fences and fence gates. Now let's see here. Is that going to be enough? Let's see. I'll check the comments. Genshin Impact. Dunno. I think Genshin was one of those super long grindy games. I haven't played one of those in a while. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 times 8 is what, 48? So I need 48. Oh, sweet. Apples. See, the food that I was over there at the village would have helped a bit. But I didn't really need it. Did I miss an entire stack? Looks like I did. Okay, that should be good enough for one spawner. Now, night vision. I can't remember the recipe for night vision. So let's Google this. Ah, somebody's talking about Genshin Impact again. I'll get to that. So gonna Google? Oh yeah. What is the recipe for night vision? The recipe doesn't say. I'm gonna have to wait for this page to load. Come on. Fine. Potions recipe Minecraft. That's the one. How to brew potions. Should have been on that page that I loaded. Oh, right. I see. Leaping, strength, healing, harming, poison, night vision. Ah, here we go. Golden carrot. From an awkward potion, which is netherwort. So netherwort and a golden carrot. I would summarize Genshin like first 2 months are exploration and then in-game equipment grind. Content is coming out gradually though. Interesting. We'll have to check it. I think I do like the art style. I think I had looked at the art style of that game. I'm not sure if I would bother live streaming it though. Those long grind games are not good for live streams. I mean, it's bad enough that it takes forever to beat the game. Okay, put a light down there. Now, am I doing this right? One, two, three, 6 more. I'm not gonna need that. Okay, now to make it so the monsters won't spawn in on this ground, I'm gonna need to make it out of glass. Yeah. And I see glass over there, so let's do that. It was 7 times 4, which is 28. So a stack of glass should be plenty. Normally I make the ground completely out of stone, but I'm just going to hope that creepers don't spawn in such large quantities as they usually do. Oh, whoops. I just remembered something. I chopped down some trees. I need to go collect the saplings and replant them. So I think the reason why it's going slow, besides the processors being split between the encoder... Oh, I lost my axe. Need to be able to make another axe. The other thing that it could be that's slowing down my frame rate is because I'm not playing full screen. Now, the driver that it used to record the screen on the recording software that I prefer to use is much smoother. They may have changed how the driver works and how it's updated, and it no longer works on the version of Windows I'm using, which is stupid because it was working just fine before. It's not managing system resources very well, because I know it's not my video card getting overused. This is Minecraft we're talking about. I should get a rock solid 60, and that's only because I don't feel like running my monitor at 75, which it'll run at 75. Not entirely sure. I think it runs at a lower resolution. I have other monitors in my room, I'm just too lazy to look at them. Whoop, I got too much glass. So the sun is going down. So we're going to start with dumping that in there. It'll all make sense here in a minute. Where did I get extra doors? That seems odd. Probably enough for now. Right, if there's any light whatsoever, I don't think I'm going to be getting any spawn until I take out these torches. The alternative is half blocks, but I think they may have changed how half blocks work. Now at the moment I'm not too concerned with views. I don't think I have any monetization set up, so it doesn't actually matter to me. I was actually just testing what kind of quality I could get uploading directly. And it looks like terrible quality, because I know I can upload at 720p. under normal circumstances. Okay, something like that. Oh, I broke it. That'll be fine. Beautiful. So what happened, apparently the adpocalypse happened because some terrorists had recruitment videos on YouTube, and then they had advertisements for some big company like Coca-Cola. And so Coca-Cola was actually funding terrorists. Which sounds stupid, but that's terrible for PR. And when the news reported on it, of course they didn't explain the whole situation. They just made it sound like Coca-Cola was incompetent, which of course that doesn't make any sense. Nobody had any idea that was happening. Huh, you can see grass through the wall. Cool. And that is why I got demonetized. Because the only way to be monetized now is you have to have 10,000 subscribers. And then there's like a couple other hoops you have to jump through. I'm not entirely sure of all that I'd have to do if I wanted to be monetized now. Ooh. You know, let's save the steak for later. Ah, right. I need a shovel. I'll go back to the cheap shovels. I shouldn't have a lot to do. Beautiful. So now that the light level in there is 0, none of the doors block all of the light, so this is the best I can do. And I also want this to be a little bit more professional looking. Take those out. Good, good. That's fine, I guess. So now what I have to do is I have to measure out 200 blocks from this, being my monster spawner. Probably that direction. Oh, the frame rate is okay-ish, but everything is so blocky. Yeah, that's normal. Sorry. My other recording software will let me just upload at 720, which is perfectly acceptable. And theoretically I could upload at 1080. The only reason why I don't is my hard drive isn't big enough, and I could upload 1/4 as many videos if I recorded in 1080. And the thing about Minecraft is it's a very big game. The more upload, the better. Besides, if I was going to do something serious, I would have to upload in RAW, which is way, way bigger. And then when YouTube transcodes it, it only transcodes it once. Uploading a RAW is so slow, especially when you start doing HD stuff. Oh hey, I still have some glass. Let's actually finish my hut. So let's do this number. actually. So it's something like 24 from there, and then another 8 times 4, so 32. So roughly 64. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Was it this one? And that one. And I already lost track, so I have to do this again. I think it comes out to 56. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, there. Aha. Beautiful, beautiful. Now the glass is to my left. Okay, cool. There, this is the end. So if I'm standing here, I should be able to hear anything, monsters, whatever, down there. And for this, I will turn on show subtitles. It's slightly cheaty, but not much. If I turn the audio really high up, I wouldn't need to do that. This might be one of the faster times I beat the game. Normally I go a bit crazier with the monster spawner. I mean, I fill it in with cobblestone, or I dig it deeper. Okay. Don't need this many trees anymore, because I can do this, and now I don't need the center trees. This is not the most efficient way to farm if you need saplings, but now that I have, some saplings, go ahead and finish my house. But yeah, I'll be measuring 200 blocks out. I'll probably build a bridge. And I will need to get a hold of some spruce to make a tall forest. I don't think I've died yet. No, I haven't died yet. I mean, I'm playing on normal difficulty, so that's not really an achievement. And once they brought beds to the game, it kind of hampered any sort of I want to say difficulty. It hampered any difficulty in surviving the night when you can just hop in bed. Oh, look at that. I already had sand. Whatever. So, we come up here. I run to the end there. No zombie villagers yet. Well, now I've got to go to the nether, which means I need to find lava and either a bunch of iron or some diamond. I think what I'm going to do... I think I'm going to dig straight down. It's a huge savings of time, even if it is a little bit more dangerous. And let's face it, it is fairly dangerous. Oh, so before I dig straight down, so they changed the map height, so it'll take me much longer to dig down the way I normally do. That is not going to be enough. I believe I have to go down to something like negative 64, down from the normal roughly minus 60, so it's almost twice as far to get to diamond now. So that's not going to be enough either. That is getting closer. That'll put me in the diamond layer. So this is how I like my houses. Glass all around. Makes it much safer from creepers. Unfortunately, I discovered this trick fairly early on, back in like 2011. I suspected it for a while, but I didn't say anything. We'll go ahead and put this above ground, even though I don't need to. Oh, let's check the frame rate is okay, but everything else is blocky. Yeah, unfortunately that is normal, sorry. So one of the things I can do here is stare at the words in the bottom right corner of my screen. And if it says lava pops, I have to slow down. I'm being double careful. Not sure how much of this stuff is considered cheating, because it's in the game, but on the other hand, I'm not deaf, so I don't actually need to use it. Yep. Takes forever to get down there. I might play some Space Engineers later. Well, not later, today. But that is not good. There we go. That is dying. Now, let's see. To get my stuff back, I need a bucket. Can't make a bucket out of copper, even though you most certainly can. I need a bucket with water in it. Oh, wait. I don't need to do this. I have cobblestone in here. Nice if I had some gravel. Sand will help, I suppose. One of these, one of these, one of these. Now, the reason I'm not going to bother with combat is because there's so many people down there right now. I'll bring the sand. Okay, now I will just fall to my death if I go all the way down. The main thing is going to be archers. They're going to shoot me as soon as they can see me. Yep, there we go. Oh wait, I can do this. Okay, that was incredibly stupid. Do I have any torches? I do have torches. Gonna need to replenish my health. Oh hey, look, light. Yeah. If I can jump at just the right time. Okay, he's trapped in there, he's trapped in there, he's trapped in there. That was actually not what I was planning, but that worked out pretty well. Sand goes up here, gravel goes up here. Tools. There should be a skeleton right there. Now, did I get my ladders back? No, I must be down there with that guy. Did I get my ladders back? Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Well, don't have many options. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Yeah. I know. Go away. Thank you. Okay. Don't think I need this pillar anymore. But I do believe... Oh, lapis. Don't know as I need lapis just yet. Someday, but don't know about just yet. Is that iron? That's iron. I know, I'm boringly cautious. So I recently downloaded an old movie that I really like watching. Oh, whoops. Doesn't change much. It was a very good, not survival movie so much as it was a, I guess, exploration movie. I'm trying to think of a reason to go grab some iron. I mean, a suit of armor would be nice, and probably would have kept me alive there. Ow. It's an older movie. It's from 1980. That is, 1980. So, not just the 80s, actually 1980. If that's deep slate, I should already have diamond. So let's do this. No. Do one more. There we go. Okay. That's not diamond. You know what? As hostile as this place is now, that is one bucket. So difficult to explain exactly what the movie is. It's called The Gods Must Be Crazy, which is a very misleading title. And I'm looking for a specific version of it that is incredibly long and has extra deleted scenes. Now, it could be my imagination, but I seem to recall when I was very young and I watched it, it had much longer scenes. And that could just be my imagination. That looks like gold, and I can't think of a good use for gold at the moment. You're supposed to be able to trade for eyeballs. Is that it? Nothing's in here? Okay. Yeah, I don't normally kill the monsters, but if I'm in a hemmed-in situation and it would actually make a difference, then I will kill them. Most of the time, like that guy, for instance, not really going to make much of a difference. Whether I leave him alive or I kill him, I don't gain much, so there's no point. And he's not actually causing me any harm right now, so there's no point going after him. Skeleton rattles. Bat screeches. It's a fairly good movie. It is in Africa, but I would say it's an honest portrayal of Africa in the 1980s, or 1970s technically, because the movie would have been filmed in the 70s and it came out in 1980, which means all of the film should be from the 70s, because it takes a little bit of time to edit video. And I recently looked up some of the information around it, not directly on purpose. I can't remember what I was looking up, but I found out that the is that a creeper? No. I found out that the Guadalajara? No, that doesn't sound right. Anyway, the location in the movie turned out to be right above South Africa, which actually makes a lot of sense. So South Africa is an actual nation called South Africa. It's not just the southernmost part of Africa. Might as well finish my house. Okay, so as I was saying, I died once. But this wasn't meant to be a hardcore. Could have been. Wasn't meant to be. I don't even want to deal with that right now. I'd have to store it in my inventory and I'd have to think of something to do with it. Don't need the wood at the moment. Yeah, so I find that there's a lot of stuff in this game that is a waste of time to even bother dealing with. And even dealing with the archers at all is not worth the time it takes to deal with them. If you're just new playing the game and you want to figure out how the combat works, then I guess you can attack everything that moves. But most things don't actually give you much of an advantage. I can't eat the archer. I could grow my crops with it, but unless I am actually starving to death at the moment, don't need to worry about my crops. Do I not? There we go. Dang, that's an ugly little house. Oh, and they also nerfed bone meal, so there's really no reason to even use it. Okay, I got all this garbage. Ugh. I don't think I'm going to be using a bow anyway. I like using snowballs now, because the majority of the damage you do is going to be melee to the Ender Dragon. It's very difficult to hit it with an arrow, and even the pros use beds because beds are just more accurate. Let's see, I've got some wheat. Ugh, inventory management. You know what, I do not want to do inventory management. I don't care about any of this. I might need that, might need that. I don't care about that. I need more ladders. Copper does nothing for me. Okay, so I'm going to store these and these. I might want to breed cows later if I need to get more leather. And I'll save the string because it might actually be worth it to go fishing. If at least for a little bit of food. Oh, turns out I didn't even need to. Right. We're going to plant more of that. Save the blue. Did I run out of coal? I did run out of coal. Yeah, so one of the things is there no longer spawns very much, well, very, very small amount of iron in the same layer as diamond. If you're going for pure diamond, there's very little, if any, iron. And then there's, I believe, if I read the chart correctly, there's none coal if you're in the diamond layer. and I'm not happy with that. Let's make a bucket, because it will probably wind up saving me. What in the world? Oh, that's my garbage. Yeah, inventory management is a huge waste of time in this game. I used to store everything in boxes, and I would save every single last thing that I could get my hands on. And now that I think about it, why? Is there any value in it whatsoever? Which is a pity. There should be. A properly balanced game, there will always be a reason to have... But, like, tough. What does tough even do? I can't even use it to make tools with. That's cobblestone does that. So there's just no point to its existence. You know what? I'm probably going to find diamond pretty quick, so... Put away the hoe. Don't need that at the moment. That's an extra pickaxe I don't need. I could probably throw away the pickaxe. And let's put down a torch here just to keep the monsters from spawning directly on top of me. So now we're going for a diamond. We're going to go to the nether and... Oh, wait. One last thing I should do before I go back to the nether. Or before I go try to get the stuff to get to the nether. Check the comments. Dunno. Okay. Let's do this. Monster spawner? Nothing? It says footsteps, but those are probably my footsteps. Okay, done with that. No lava. Yet. Two offhands would be pretty helpful. Sorry if you wanted a more interesting live stream. This was mainly a test, and, well, I failed the test for the first live stream. I'm not sure what's happening with it. I might have the file on my hard drive, but it doesn't look like it was recording at all. Well, in a few years, it looks like we might be able to upgrade our internet. Oh, great. There's a creeper. And then live stream would be a lot better. Of course he did. What happened to the other torch? Did he actually destroy it? Oh, great. Well... yeah, so where we live, our internet can't be much faster. Let's do... Well, there's an Enderman. Two Endermen. Or was it just one that teleported? Hey, look, a zombie. Well, I think I'm out of ladders. I gotta go back to the surface to get more ladders. They can't climb ladders yet. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. They really increased the height. Where am I? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you have to go to like -60 to be in the diamond territory now. I'm not happy about that. I think I was actually in the diamond area, but I wasn't in the most efficient area for diamond. On the other hand, it was already excavated for me, so maybe that would have been a good idea. Let's see. Wait. Yeah, that's right. We're gonna need torches, and we're gonna need more ladders. One steak. I have all that wheat. Did I need to breed cows? I guess I sorta did. There's a couple Naruto mods I could try to play. I think there's a Goku mod that's actually much more content, like, finished than the Naruto mods. There, how's that? That is one of the stupidest ways to deal with that. Oh well. I had free doors, so whatever. Item plot, block broken, block breaking. I need lava. If I can get lava, then I won't necessarily need diamond. Oh, there we go. I'm at the lair. Optimal lair for diamond is more or less... so this wouldn't be perfect because I can't get too much diamond underneath me. Where is it? That is bedrock. Bedrock? Come on. You know what? I could probably go for diamond here if there's this much stuff underneath me that isn't bedrock. But no, I'm not going to. I'm going to go up at least 3 blocks. I'll just leave a torch down here, that'll save time. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm here for diamond. I'm hoping I read it wrong, because if there's no coal down here, then when I go for diamond in the future, I'm not going to be getting any coal at all. Let's do this. Do I have enough iron? I do have enough iron. You know what? This is going to take forever. Alright, let's see what the comments are up to. I have another monitor here. I need to plug it in. Ver. Oh, great. Is ver more slang? I don't know what ver means. I wish we just decide to stop adding more slang and then stick with what we have. In fact, I don't even think the word slang is in modern vernacular. And modern vernacular hasn't included modern vernacular in probably 50 years. Oh well. Looking for diamond. So the speedrunners use high risk, high reward in an attempt to get resources way faster than you normally would. And I see some zombies. There's some more iron. Not too interested in iron at the moment. Creepers. My monitor is dark, so you guys might even be able to see better than I can. At least in the dark. I should be running into some diamond. There we go. I don't know if you saw that. Creeper's about to land on my head. Okay, think things through. I've got monsters probably around me. I've got enough diamond to make a diamond pick. Do I need anything else? Diamond enchantment? Okay, I need lava. I need a lot of lava. I guess if nobody's attacking me right now. Don't like that sound. So there's the lava that I needed. Well, I am very glad I didn't try to mine it. Mine the diamond. I just saved probably another 10 minutes of mining. So I will say one thing about the new lighting. Because I don't need to worry about the light leveled nearly as much. It's going to get a lot more dark. Which I think is a good thing, because it means now there's going to be more ambiance. So the minimum gateway is 10, and 14 if I want to put the corners on. I guess I could turn on my other monitor. I'm not sure what that would do to the recording, though. It might glitch it out. Wait a minute. If I go through the nether portal, that might despawn monsters. Nah, I think the best I could do is a boat to move 200 blocks and make it respawn the monster spawner. Well, I say monster spawner, it's not really a monster spawner. Is that gonna work? Oh, I see. Oh man, that was creepy. I can't run because I am hungry. Zombie coming my way. So, we're in the nether. Just need to build the portal. Did you see something white pass in front of my door a second ago? I hope that was some sort of lighting glitch. I thought I put a torch down. I must have. Oh. Forgetting how doors work. Ah, darn space engineers. All the buttons are in different places. Either E or F will open doors on that game. Okay, I need gravel, which I don't think I have, so I'm gonna have to go back down and get gravel. I have plenty of iron, though. I don't know. Think there's any gravel around me? Kinda don't want to go back down to the mine. Where's a creeper? Yeah, so what I was saying earlier is I think I've basically run out of content. No, gameplay. I've run out of gameplay, even though I haven't run out of content. The last game that happened to me on... I hadn't even finished the game? Oh, great. Crossbowman. Yeah, anyway, so I hadn't even finished beating the game yet, but the game's loop was incredibly repetitive, and so even though I hadn't finished it, I got really close to finishing it, and then I kind of gave up. There was really no point in playing it anymore. I have a portal, and I have all this garbage, which I don't want. I need to get more food to eat. I guess I could raid the village. Whereas these guys, if I attack them, then they'll attack the village, so I think I'm going to leave them alone. But I need to go get gravel. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Yeah, that looks about right. Unless there's another way to start a fire that I don't know about. I think I could do logs, start a fire that way. Gravel. There we go. Do I want to risk it? Nope, I don't need to risk it. And I'm out. That was all I needed. So now we hope that I find a fortress. This might be the first... Yeah, what is that glitch? Is that a bat? Oh, it's a bat. Okay. Huh. Seems bigger than usual. Maybe they changed the model for bats. I'm not gonna need torches for the nether. But I keep constantly running out. Oh, right, yeah, so I keep saying how there isn't any iron and coal, and well, I don't think there's any coal in the diamond layer now. Or in the optimal diamond layer. Did I really leave that open? I'm so stupid. Perfect. We just take you and you. I guess I'll bring the cobbled deep slate into the nether with me. Gunpowder, I'm probably going to throw that away. I can't think of a good use for... Oh, right, rockets. That actually would be worth keeping then. Okay. One last thing before I... Well, two last things. Terraria. Oh, yeah. Fur? Ugh. What is fur? You know, I don't think that's what they meant. No, you know, I doubt that. VAR, was it? It could be a game. I'm hoping it's a game. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I could take it as an insult, because it could be an insult. I don't think it's that bladder thing. You might be talking about some other video game with the initials VER or possibly VAR. Okay, let's put my portal right here. So I haven't eaten yet today or had any coffee. So I do ramble and I can't quite focus on what I'm doing. Energy drinks would solve that, but I'm not in great health and I don't want to risk energy drinks. I'm of course assuming that VER or VAR is referring to person of variable intelligence, which was one of the options. Yeah, I get that. So since COVID started, yeah, I'll blame everything on COVID. I don't get nearly as much exercise as I used to, and my cognitive abilities or mental abilities, I'm constantly forgetting things. I can't wait till COVID's over and then I can go back to the gym, get back into mental shape. So one of my favorite movies is a Jackie Chan movie called Gorgeous. I'd say probably my top 20, because there's a lot of movies. You know what, I shouldn't bring my diamond pick to this. Lovely. Lovely. Ooh. Oh, come on. Not the worst spawn I've ever had, but... anyway, so yeah, he's basically out of shape, and one of his enemies in the business world kind of pushes him to get back into shape. I wouldn't say it's a standard Jackie Chan movie. It's actually very different from his normal movies. But they heavily imply, and it is a thing in Chinese martial arts, it's implied that your brain works better when you're healthier. Now that's probably not what VER or VAR means, but I just thought I'd mention that, because I do notice that I start a thought and then I don't finish it. Or I start a thought and then I get sidetracked. In fact, there's a YouTuber that does that a lot. I think he has OCD. He does that a lot, so I don't even watch his stuff anymore because it's bad enough that I've got OCD. Or I mean, darn it, I already forgot what it's called. Cognitive problems. Oh, ADHD. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Is that what I think it is? I'm not that lucky. No. No, but that is a pretty straight wall. I might have to check that out. my draw distance is not 0. I should be seeing something. There's an extremely low chance of spawning blaze anywhere in the nether. So I may not even need to find a castle. If I can get at least a couple blaze rods, I can start looking for the nether portal. Can't see anything. So far away, and it's blurry for you guys. Next footage I upload is going to be 720. Doing live is not really worth it, unless I was actually listening to the comments, and I'm not really paying attention to the comments. Video assist referee. Video assist referee. That's a possibility, yes. So basically a live stream manager. Well, this wasn't going to be a no death. I'm going to have to get lower. This is ridiculous. Can't see anything. I'm inside of a mountain. It's not enough gravel to do anything. Did I already check this side? Not really. Okay, so let's go back out. Let's get sand. We'll make a pillar. We'll get down there and figure... torches? I don't think I'm that far from a desert. I thought I saw a desert around here somewhere. I could turn on my draw distance for a little bit. Well, I started in a jungle, and since then I've died once, but I had a bed, so it didn't matter. Alright, so what I was planning on doing was grabbing some sand. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't care about that. I'm getting really close to being post-YouTube. It's just Netflix is so terrible. And all the other video hosting sites, they have a very small amount of TV shows or movies that I actually want to watch. Yeah. More sand. What do we got here? Video assist referee. Fur farm. So I did some research, and by that I mean I googled it on more than one day, and I read multiple articles, So the thing about human focus and human concentration, on the one hand, cavern. On the one hand, there is vitamin deficiency, and then there's a circulation deficiency, and then there's focus, which is more to do with willpower. So some people can just take an energy drink and it'll give them focus, but energy drinks not only have caffeine and things like ginseng, which ginseng's actually high in caffeine by itself, but then you also get sugar, which is important, and then there's a whole bunch of vitamins. Now, human cognitive ability requires a lot of vitamins, and most of them are vitamin B3, B6, B12. So if you take energy drinks, they're not good on your heart. Even if you're young, they're still not good on your heart. And if you take a lot of them, they're really bad for you. 64 might actually be enough for my purposes. How about ladders? So, then there's also iodine. Now, iodine is an important vitamin, and as far as I can tell, the only way to get iodine in your diet is to get it in salt. And not all salt contains iodine. So if you wanted to improve your cognitive abilities, you'd have to make sure you got all of the vitamins that you need, and you have to make sure you get enough iodine. So it's not in theater popcorn salt. They remove the iodine because they can make it more salty with less salt. Because iodine is, it's salt. So there's sodium iodine, and I forget exactly what the chemistry is called. So if you actually took chemistry, and you know what I'm talking about, or you took biology, then, well, good for you. I'm just kind of learning this stuff as I go along. That said, there are energy drinks that are more herbal and rely less on caffeine, which is the main problem. The main danger in energy drinks is caffeine. Prolonged increased heart rate. You'd be okay if you take a couple energy drinks, but if you take multiple every day, all the time, it's really bad for you. Nigihiga was talking about how he had to cut back because he took way too many energy drinks. I'm not sure if he's that big of a YouTuber anymore. I don't think he's even put out a video this year. I haven't checked out his gaming channel. I probably should. He played Minecraft once and it was interesting. It was very interesting. At least the one I saw that he made. Okay, what am I looking at? That's a problem. Okay, so I do need a bow and arrow if I'm going to deal with those guys. Or a potion of invisibility. And the only place I can get a potion right now is from a tundra. Or I have to stay in here and try to be safe. So my problem with energy drinks is I can't sleep for like 2 days after taking an energy drink. I am hypersensitive to whatever's in them. Not just the caffeine, but I think the vitamin B is way too much for me. You know what? Let's take the sand off the hotbar. That could end very badly. Now there's a way I can glitch myself above the height limit, and then I can just run flat out and pay attention to the sounds of the blaze. Problem with that is that the only way to get back to the surface is to bring enough resources for another end portal. So while that would save time if I had to do this for a long time, I think I'm going to get lucky. A good run, I will find a nether fortress in the first hour. Most runs, though, it takes way too long to find ender fortress. Get some coffee and food. Yeah, I could. I'm actually trying to go without food. See, food has another problem for me. When I eat food, I get tired. Now, either that could be diabetes, which I'm not against. I'm not ruling that out just yet. Then there's the possibility that I ate too much food, which I am not going to rule that out either. Nobody down there wants to attack me. Except for that guy, he'll attack me. Well, I brought a diamond pick, so let's just use the diamond pick. I'm not happy with that. I actually heard the sound before I read the... There's a ghast over there. They haven't noticed me yet, but I'm probably going to be falling in lava pretty soon. Is that a frame or is that just ground? Can't tell. Whew. That could have ended badly. 1 is fine, not a problem. 2 is mostly not a problem. 3 like that, they could have easily thrown me off. I'm not sure what the properties are of this deep slate, but as far as I can tell, it's just cobblestone. Only it doesn't have any recipes. Well, besides for the normal, maybe a half slab, maybe stairs, maybe fence, deep slate fence, I don't know. Doesn't act like sand, which is the main property that I'm using right now. Huh. What? I don't know. Will turning up draw distance even help right now? I think this is a good enough place to quit as any. Whoa. Well, there's a biome, there's a castle, and that guy doesn't like me, and that guy doesn't like me, but I don't see crossbows. Okay, if I do this correctly... I have 3 ladders. That is not going to be enough. Just like to see around that bend, run through that area. Does he have a crossbow? No. So you're supposed to be able to trade with gold, and I don't think I've ever done it. But I happen to know that speedrunners do rely fairly heavily on that gold trade. Yeah, we live in a very interesting time. I can know things about speedrunners because I heard other people mention them, but I can't honestly remember ever watching a speedrunner use that as a method. I just know that's fairly common. Okay, so he's about to come after me, but that's okay, because I should be able to outrun him. Nope. Never mind. Huh. Somebody there. I know there was. Now I get to rewatch this footage, assuming YouTube didn't automatically delete it. Man, that's one ugly pillar. And then, of course, there's a possibility that my concentration is only so bad because I'm watching way too many YouTube videos or memes. You can definitely decrease your attention span by watching very short videos. And that's actually been known for a while. I think they first discovered that in like the 60s. I'm okay with losing it. Oop, I'm not okay with losing that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that, don't eat that. Don't eat that. That'll be here when I get back anyway. No reason to even bother with the door. If there's no monsters around me, there's no monsters getting in the door. So no zombie villagers just yet. Just in case you haven't seen the monster spawner at all, which is very likely because the video wasn't showing before. This is what a monster spawner looks like. Normally it's made out of stone, but I wanted to make this one fast. And then each individual cell is separate from the rest. And there's 4 times 2, so there's 8 cells, and each cell holds 6 by 7. And normally I will wind up doubling this and maybe tripling this. Which I said before if you've seen the full stream, or at least if you were listening to the full stream. Might need to check out if they've changed how monster spawning works. Well, looks like you're gonna have to go find something else to watch and or listen to. Which is probably a good thing, because I'm not very coherent. Did I have... Oh, I do have saplings. Cool. Cool. Just a little bit of sorting. Don't need. Don't need to worry about the food just yet. Yeah, so this wasn't a great experiment. If I do continue this world, it'll be in 720. It just won't be live. Alright. See you later. Oh, there it is.